So we understand that peace is going to be directly dealing with you and how you manage your mind. How you manage your mind is going to be critical going forward. And I know this is for us. And when I say us, it's me too. How we manage our thought life and how we manage our mind. So it's important to understand when we hear God say, "I supply peace that surpasses all understanding." Yes. It is not the same as world peace. No, it's not. Amen. Because his peace that he supplies overrides whatever the circumstance or situation is.
Yes. Yes. Amen.
That's what you got to understand. When we're talking about peace, everything else can be going crazy. And you can be just standing there. And people will say, "How in the world can you keep yourself together in the middle of this turmoil?" Well, it's because you're holding on to God's peace. And I had a great word from God one time. He shared something with me about ministry. And he shared a number with me. And it was a big number. And I said, "Lord, how in the world can you contain that many people to do this?" And he came right back to me. And he said this: "You can't do it in the world." In other words, I was thinking from a natural perspective. His answer was, really what he was saying was, you can't do this in the natural. And that's what peace he's talking about. Having peace in the circumstance, you can't do it in the natural. Does that make sense to anybody? That peace is beyond natural. So the definition is for God's peace is beyond natural worldly peace. So you can split the two. You can separate those and not feel like that you have to have what the world defines it as in order for you to have it. Well, that's true. Amen? If you see it at the end, it says, "So let not your heart be troubled." And I wrote it down like this: it's your job to keep your heart out of trouble.